I'm Jimmy Kinsel, and this is Farm Livin'. I just have a simple garden set up out here. It's about a 30 by 24 garden. I have everything from tomatoes to carrots to squash to our featured presentation today, our friend the beet. Today, we got the beets. Now I just have a couple of little patches of beets planted here. I planted them from seed. They've been growing about 6 weeks and now they are about right to pick. So I'm gonna get in here and find me a couple of nice sized ones. Ooh, that looks pretty. And we'll move on to the kitchen. Okay, so we're gonna be doing beets two ways today. The first is, I didn't know that you didn't just eat the root itself, but that the leaf is also an edible. So this is an homage to my mother-in-law, who on the Eastern Shore ate these as a child. She ate beet greens all the time, she said. So she talked me into making beet greens for her one day. So I'm gonna do some beet greens for you. We're gonna do those in an infused olive oil my daughter got me from Spain. It's infused with garlic. So we're gonna do those in a cast iron pan. But I'm also going to do beets a second way. I didn't start eating beets till about a year ago when my wife and I went out for our 20th anniversary, and we had beets served with pistachio nuts in a balsamic glaze. So that's the second way I'm going to be doing them. So right now we're going to first do our we're going to start with our beet greens. Now you're just going to chop your beets thin, just about 1-inch strips, right? Make sure your pan is hot. And seriously, all you're doing is put your greens in. You're gonna throw just a little bit of salt in there with it. Just keep it moving around so that it doesn't stick to the pan and that olive oily goodness gets all over everything. You don't want to overdo it with the olive oil. You don't want to make sure that it's covered, but it's not saturated and dripping. So here. Come take a closer look. Just making up some delicious goodness in there. Cast iron pan is my favorite thing to cook in. It's about the only thing I cook in. Now that's just going to be in there for a minute or two. It's just enough to make the green really vibrant in the leaves. I'm on about medium heat. Oh, listen to that sizzle, isn't that great? And there you have quick and dirty side. Well, it's not dirty, it's very clean. See, it's just, oh my God. The leaves really picked up that garlic. So just a little quick side, and that's beet greens. Now the roasted beets with the pistachios and the balsamic glaze, they're a little more intensive. They take a little longer. So first you're gonna make sure that you cut the beets away from the greens. Now when you handle beets, you really want to use gloves or a paper towel or something because they are really red and it's like a dye. It will dye your fingers. It will change them colors. So make sure you're always handling them with something other than your bare hand. So we're going to trim these down and then I'm going to put them into boil for about 20 minutes. I like to soften them before I put them into the roasting pan. So I'm going to work on that for a few minutes, and then we're going to take these beautiful pistachios and I'm just going to put them in my little food processor here, my little mini food processor. We're just going to pulse them a few times. Good, just enough to break it up some so they're a little chopped up into little smaller pieces. And we're going to roast those with the beets after the beets are boiled. Okay, so these are fork ready. I've stuck my fork in. It's gone in a decent way, but it's not all the way in yet. So they're starting to cook, but they're not cooked all the way through because you still want to finish them off in the oven. So you just want to soften them just a little bit. So then I'm going to strain them, dumping them in a colander in the sink. Be careful of this splash factor. And again, now this is the tricky part. Now we're gonna take them and we're gonna peel them. Just going from the top down the side, top down the side, spin it a little, top down the side, top down the side. You just want to take that skin away. And I'm just going to make sure that you take that skin off to the side there, and then we're going to cut this into pieces so that they're going to be about 1-inch squares. Right into. Now I changed pans. I had, you noticed, a roasting pan here earlier maybe, or maybe you didn't. But I'm gonna use the same skillet. It's already got the seasoning from the garlic in there, so I'm gonna go ahead and just use this same pan and save myself a little extra clean. So now I'm just going to add my pistachios. And some olive oil. I'm just going to mix it around so it coats it everywhere, gets a little bit of everything around on it. Spread that olive oil all over there. Alright, just nice and gentle. We're going to stick this in the oven. Right on that center rack, 125 for 20 minutes. While we're finishing up the beets and pistachios, I'm going to go ahead and start the balsamic reduction. I put about enough balsamic vinegar in the bottom of the saucepan just to coat it, just a little bit in there, and I put a nice dollop of honey in there as well, and I'm just going to mix these together. I'm doing it on low heat. I'm just going to let this cook down for about 5 minutes while the beets finish up, and it's going to create a lovely drizzle that we're going to put right over top of the beets at the end. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and pull our beets. Looking great. Put them on our trivet over here. We're going to mix them around. There we go. Just, you see that? That just looks beautiful in there. Look at the color of those. So we eat community style. So sure and get all that goodness. Oh, that's my chicken Kiev that I put in from last night. I'm just going to drizzle this right over the top here. I'm just going to drizzle it over. And then a little here, a little there, a little bit of everywhere. A nice serving spoon. Plate this up right here. Oh yeah, look at the roast on that. So there you have it on a plate. Nice roast. A little bit of pistachio. That, ladies and gentlemen, is farm living. Beets.